Good morning and welcome to this week's Monday Message Assembly. So for the past 2 weeks we've tried to give you some ideas between me and Mrs. Cloak of things that you can do stepping away from your home learning pack, stepping away from your screens, about joining in with our art competition. So there's some details of that at the end of this video, and then Mrs. Cloak talked to you last week about things that you could do to put your screens down, that you could get engaged with to give your mind a bit of a rest. So this week is Children's Mental Health Week, and that's about making sure that we all look after your mental health and your well-being. And we all are going to feel different emotions at different times, and that is perfectly normal. So if you feel happy, that's great, and if you feel sad, that's okay. But the thing, if we do feel sad or we feel negative thoughts, there are things that we can do to make ourselves feel better. So what I asked was all of my staff, all of your fantastic adults in school, to give you a bit of an idea of what they do to look after their mental health and their well-being. So it'd be really fantastic if you could watch this video and think, that's a great idea, I'm going to steal that. And then you complete those things to look after your mental health and well-being this week. And then if you want to tell me about it, that'd be brilliant. Go to the school website at www.seacroftgps.org.uk, find the Contact Your Teacher section, find Mr. Flory and email me, or you could email your teacher to tell them what you've done to look after your mental health and your well-being during this Children's Mental Health Week. And it doesn't have to be just for this week, does it? It can be when you're feeling a bit low or a bit negative, then you can think about and use these strategies anytime, for when you're a child, when you're a teenager, when you're an adult. So here we go. Let's see what people across our school do to look after their mental health and their well-being. Steal an idea. See you later. Bye.
So you can see from this slide that Mr. Howsam has said that he really likes to go running. He feels that exercise is good for his mental health and his physical health, and it gives him a sense of accomplishment. He likes to read and getting lost in an interesting story, providing a great escape. And then baking, which he's got some pictures of mini bagels that he's made here, gives him a great sense of achievement, and it always tastes nicer when you've done it yourself. And the last picture is a picture of Mr. Howsam enjoying exploring nature in the local area and getting fresh air. So you can see that Miss Ellis here has shared the things that she does to look after her well-being, to have a nice relaxing bath, to get into bed and have a nap or nap on the sofa, to listen to some music that you enjoy, and to read a good book just like Mr. Howsam. So this is Mr. Petz, and these are the things that he does to look after his mental health and his well-being. He likes to go for a walk, feel the fresh air on his face and get active. Lots of people have talked about that. He talks to somebody, tells them how he feels, he's kind and gives compliments to people, and I think that's really important that we talk to people about how we're feeling, whether it's positive or we're feeling a bit sad. Likes to get lost in a good book, that's several people now. He cooks something delicious and something new that he hasn't done before. Do a job or a task to feel that sense of achievement. And people are talking, aren't they, about doing things that make them feel as though they've achieved something to make them feel positive. Do something that you find challenging, because actually if you did everything that was easy, you'd never feel a sense of accomplishment. Challenge negative thoughts. So if you've got things in your head that are negative, try to think positively and think, what would someone say to me if I told them how I was feeling? So imagining talking to a teacher or a friend or someone in your family. How would they tell you to feel better? Spending time with his daughter, reading a book, playing away from a screen or drawing. And then those are the things that Mr. Petz does to make himself feel good. The things that Mr. Law does is he goes for a run in the morning, he cooks or he bakes, draws or sketches a picture, does cardio exercises to get his heart rate going, watches a good TV show or a film, goes for a long walk, goes on FaceTime with family and friends, or listens to 80s music on his iPad. All the things that Mr. Law does to look after his well-being. And here's Mrs. Cloak's picture, and as you can see from her smiling face that she is happiest when she is outside. So here's Mrs. Carter, and to look after her mental health, she likes to read a good book, likes to do crafts and colouring, to go for a walk and spend some time outdoors, and she's one of many people who like to do that and like to do puzzles. Mrs. Carter also likes to spend some time watching Netflix and also drinking tea. I agree, Mrs. Carter. A cup of tea or a cup of coffee is very relaxing. And then also we've got Mrs. Ford's here. And Mrs. Ford says that she loves to plant things in her garden, and working outside in the fresh air makes her feel positive, and then they have things of beauty to look at, and you can see that there's some things planted in a planter outside Mrs. Ford's house. Mrs. Ferguson is doing lots of things to keep herself active. She's doing yoga, size and Zumba. She's trying to cook new things, including vegetarian food. She says she's really getting a lot of satisfaction from phoning you guys at home and finding out how you're doing. That's making her smile. She is continuing to crochet and taking her pooch for a walk. And then we've got Mrs. Hall, who says she just loves to be outside, and when she can, she likes to go walking at the coast, but if she can't do that, then in the countryside, and if she can't do that because we need to stay local, then walking around the park or near her home. Miss Taylor here, who's showing off some of the fantastic pieces of jewellery she's made using different colours of polymer clay. And what she says is it's fantastic because if she makes a mistake, it doesn't matter, because she can mix them all together, make new colours and start again. Miss Wilson's been enjoying yoga classes that are run online by her friend, and she says it's really good for the body, for the mind, for the soul, and she also really likes it when she gets to laugh at the people who are falling over on the screen if they haven't managed to master that yoga move. So Miss Gibbs has said that she likes to sit in her garden no matter what the weather, like to feed the birds and watch the birds and have a hot drink, wrap up warm. And she also said because she doesn't get to see her family as much as she wants, what they did the other day was they all made a meal together and then they sat down and ate their meals with each other but via Zoom instead. So really nice to see that Mrs. Horrix like structure to her day, making sure that she does a workout, she does her work for school, she does some reading, watches TV, and that gives her structure to her day. Miss P was taught by Mrs. Hill to do some papier-mâché last week in school, and so she's spending some time at home working for school to create the wolf's head for part of their work in the early years and year one bubble. It looks fantastic, Miss P. And I think possibly my favourite one to just imagine, just picture this, is Miss Mason dancing around her living room to music, trying to be as good as the year 6 girls, she says. I'm still looking for submissions. We've had lots, but it's going to be really nice to have even more for you to submit your artwork created either drawing or painting or using clay or mud, or it doesn't really matter, on the themes of nature, food, work, travel, family and dreams. And if you want to email that to my email address, headteacher@seacroftgps.org.uk, then I can put those together into an online gallery. You have until the half-term holiday.
Okay. So lots of adults have given you lots of ideas, that things that they do to look after their mental health and their well-being. So what are you going to do? And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it'd be great if you went to the school website, contacted your teacher or contacted me and told me what you did to look after your mental health and well-being. Okay, have a wonderful, wonderful week, everybody. Come and collect your home learning packs if you're collecting printed ones on Tuesday. Get on with your home learning as best you can, and I look forward to reading out special mentions on Friday. Take care and have a great week, everyone. Bye.